Mein Vater war Leuchtturmwärter. Meine Mutter eine Königin. Aber das Leben bringt irgendwie alles zusammen.
Eines Tages könntest du unsere Welten vereinen.
Hi, nice to meet you. I think Arthur is a very cool guy in the movie. He's very funny and charismatic, and he drinks beer with his dad. Would you say that you show a bit of your own personality in the role?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who don't know who I am and don't know that I speak English, and I think it's kind of fun to put those in the movie.
If we have a look in your performance in Game of Thrones and Frontier and now in Aquaman, we can definitely see that fight scenes are your thing. How hard is the training for these scenes?
I do enjoy fighting, and I think this movie is probably the hardest thing I've ever done, and it's the first time that I've ever actually had stunt doubles do my movements, and I needed them very much because there's so much, and I actually have found some really good guys to help me portray a character like this.
Erlaubnis an Bord zu kommen?
With this great underwater world, the film is an impressive feat of technology, I think.
Yeah.
How did the shooting going for the parts underwater?
Well, there was a lot of blue screen, and at times it felt like we were doing some very strange avant-garde theater because we had very little to look at. But it made you concentrate on the scene and on the actors and the words. So it was different than I expected it. I thought I would be maybe bored, or I would be missing something, not being able to see and touch something tangible, you know. But I found it really rewarding. It felt like theater school. It felt like just some strange theater project.
Ich hab dich gesucht. Dein Halbbruder König Orm ist im Begriff, der Oberwelt den Krieg zu erklären. Um diesen Krieg zu verhindern, musst du deinen rechtmäßigen Platz als König einnehmen.
Glaub mir, ich bin kein König.
Du denkst am besten, wenn du gar nicht denkst.
Als Aufmunterungsversuch. Völlig daneben.
Schnall dich lieber an.
As Orm, you are the powerful bad guy of the movie.
Yes.
But I think his message is not only a bad one, it's an environmental one too.
Yeah.
And this makes him to a great character in the movie. What do you think about that?
I do find it interesting that they tackle pollution with Orm, because I think it enables, even if he doesn't succeed, spoiler alert, he has a very violent reaction to pollution, and I think we can all understand that, whether we were looking at that in 2018 or whether it's any time prior. I mean, it's something that has gone on for centuries, and he wants to do something about it.
How hard did you have to train for the fight scenes?
It was a task. Yeah, I think just getting your body in shape took several months, and putting on some weight so you could look like a formidable opponent to to the beast that is Jason Momoa. And then the training, you know, I wanted a specific style with Orm. He comes from a fighting culture, so I wanted him to be very proficient with his trident. So we had a great stunt team and spent a lot of time, a lot of very sore shoulders of, you know, twirling sticks.
Willkommen zu Hause.
Das ist heftig!
Mein Bruder kommt aus der Oberwelt. Mir den Thron streitig zu machen.
Ich nenn's nen Arschtritt.
So you created a fantastic, huge underwater world, and with all the different kingdoms and so many details. Would you say it's still a world of DC?
Well, I mean, it's definitely, you know, in that universe, but within that universe, there is the world of Aquaman. And I think, you know, you can have a world within a world because his world is so uniquely to him and his people. You know, like, you know, we've visited, you know, space. We've done more space exploration than we've had the opportunity to do the ocean. And so the idea that there could be this massive civilization and all these weird and wonderful creatures, characters that live down there, it is kind of exciting. And I think this movie, unlike a lot of the other sort of superhero movies where the threat is from outer space or it's from another dimension, in this movie, like the threat comes from right here on planet Earth.
Wir sind da.
Warte, warte! Was hast du vor? Hey! Sie hat keinen Fallschirm! Rotarige! Die muss man lieben!